For this next lesson, shoe drawings, this is how you're going to be graded on your drawing. 5 points will be given for shoe size and proportions. Make sure that you're drawing your shoe life size. 5 points will be given for the simple contours or the outline edges of your shoe. 5 points will be given to value or the shading using lights and darks in the background. And 5 points will be given for texture, 20 points total for this assignment. To begin, take a look at your shoe and notice the different textures. Is it shiny? Is it fabric? Is it smooth? Etc. To begin your shoe drawing, first place your shoe on the table near you and keep your eye on your shoe while you're drawing. Start with the very outer edge contour lines as you draw your shoe. This video is sped up, but in real life, you're drawing really slow and keeping your eye on your shoe. Notice how the toe of your shoe curves up off the top of the table. Take a look at the arch of your shoe. Again, draw your shoe really slowly, being sure to observe all those edges. Careful not to make your shoe super flat. Most shoes do curve up off the surface that they sit upon, and there is an arch. Although some Converse style or Vans style skater shoes tend to be really flat. Just a quick observation, I often find that students overlook the curvature of the heel and the toe. After you've drawn the outline edge of your shoe, now go back in and draw the detail, shapes, and designs within the shoe. Again, draw really slow and keep your eye on your shoe. This video is sped up quite a bit. Once you've drawn in the basic lines of the different shapes within your shoe, now you can go in and start adding detail and some shading to your shoe. Notice how I have a scratch piece of paper laying over my shoe drawing, and I'm laying down some pencil lead onto that scratch piece of paper. And then I'm picking it up with my finger and I'm smudging it to give some areas of my drawing a middle value, like I did here on the toe of the shoe. And then I'm going in and adding some circle design to kind of make it look like it's fabric. Okay, so to make your shoe look shiny, here I am going in with a real light value. I'm lightly shading and then I'm smoothing it around with my finger. And then I took my eraser and I erased a little highlight at the tip of the shoe right there. That's going to help it make your fabric, your material look like it's textured real smooth. So I'm using my finger to smudge the lead of my pencil on my drawing, but you can also use a Q-tip or a blending stump or even a little tissue or paper towel wrapped around your finger. A Q-tip would be good for areas that are really small and fine. Double check your laces on your shoe and make sure you're really observing those and not just drawing X's to indicate laces. After you're done with your shoe drawing, take a ruler and break up the space in the background. Start by drawing a straight line, horizontal line behind your shoe to make it look as if your shoe is sitting on a table. Then take the ruler and break up the space in the background like I'm doing here. We're breaking up the space into smaller shapes and practicing gradation or shading from dark to light in the background. So within each shape, start at one corner, pushing down really hard with your pencil, and then lifting up your pressure as you move to the other side of the shape. And then take your finger and smudge that graphite around to make it smooth. Gradation is a very important fundamental that we will be covering quite a bit throughout the school year. Gradation, practicing this smooth shading from dark to light, is what's going to help your drawings appear to be three-dimensional. Without gradation, without shading, drawings appear flat and outlined. This assignment should take you about a week. Be sure to wear the same shoe each day. You can bring in a fancy shoe from home like a sports cleat or a work boot or a high heel or something that you might not normally wear to school. Or you can just take your shoe off in class and just draw that each day. Here are some shoe drawings that were done by previous Quincy and Portola high school students. Notice how they have created a sense of texture through the use of lights and darks and the different shading techniques. Notice how they're taking their time and really observing those shoelaces and the shadows cast on the table. This student did a drawing of her ballet slipper, and she did her shading really smooth and was careful to pick out some highlights to really make it look smooth and shiny. When you're doing this assignment, sandals are good so long as they're interesting and they're detailed and they have lots of textures. Don't draw flip-flops for this assignment. Choose something that's a bit more challenging. Good luck with your shoe drawings. I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with.